clearly you have a story to tell. Clearly you understand, what people need to hear from an inspiration standpoint. So how did you get to this point of wanting to be a professional speaker? Where did that finally change in your guts from being the shy kid to saying, hey, I want to get on the mountaintop and I want to help people. I need to help people. This is where I need to be.
Yeah, another great question. It didn't come until 2017, actually. Um, I went to a Toastmaster, my first Toastmaster, and we were doing what they call table topics. And table topics, if you've been to Toastmasters, they give you a question, and out of that question, you have to provide a response. That response has to create a story. And there are a lot of different individuals that are at these Toastmasters. Some people that are just very, very nervous to speak and they just don't want anything to do with it. And then you have some that are probably newly introduced to speaking and they have that itch, but they just don't know how to hone in on the message. And then you have individuals that just have that God-given ability to just come out and speak, right? And they got around to me and I was in a group in a section with about 3 other individuals and they were juggernauts. They can speak like nobody's business. They were true storytellers, professionals. They've been around this business for years. And I was so intrigued by it. I saw what they were doing, the way that they were delivering things and how people were so moved by it. I was like, wow, you're just doing that through communication. And the art form of communication is so brilliant. Like, we don't use our words enough. And I just love that art form of just speaking and talking because I can draw new conclusions and perspectives through talking. And when I got to the table topics and when it was my turn, they asked me a question about what was your lowest moment in the last 5 years or something like that. And I reverted back to transitioning from the NFL, what we talked about already, and basically being dead broke. And I just honed it all in about the serendipitous moment of it coming back all in alignment with meeting my wife, different things of that nature, us getting married and all these different things. A guy came to me and he said, do you understand that you just moved individuals that have been storytellers for 10 plus years? And I was shocked. I was like, wow, I was just having a conversation. That's how I thought about it. And so we finished the segment and they're calling winners for table topics. I didn't know that it was a competition. I just thought that we were talking amongst one another, right? And I snap into this mode. My wife, she calls it the Lou mode. She says when Lou talks, everyone listens because she sees this vein like goes into my head. And she's like, she's like, when I know you're speaking like that, I know how passionate and I know that you're gonna move rooms. And that vein must have popped out of my head during that table topic because we get around to all of the different we get around all the different people that were there, and they get to one group and they're like, okay, hey, you're in second place. Are you in third place? And they're like, first place. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe this. This is first time at this Toastmaster, Lou Alexander. That moment, it was like that Rocky moment. You running up the stairs and you up there and you just going like this. You just pumping fists and you're ready. It was a Rocky moment for me, man. I hit the mountaintop, I felt, and I unlocked another potential inside of me, which made me create the authentic impact because I was truly being authentic and I impact a whole mass of people. And after that speaking engagement, I told my wife, I said, wow, I'm going to be a speaker. I'm going to speak at universities. I'm going to help with professional development for universities. I'm going to help with goal setting. I'm going to speak at corporate to help boost morale. I'm going to also speak at leadership conferences to help them understand diversity initiatives. I'm going to do every single thing you can think about with speaking. I may even do one-to-one coaching to help people that need life coaching for celebrities, things of that nature. I just started these master plans. And our wives are like, hey, listen, bring it on in, guy. Bring it in, all right? You're big, but you ain't that big, right? But anyway, I say all that to say is that was the moment. And that was a defining moment for me, man. And it made me want to create this speaking business. And now, again, there's no stopping me from here.